Donald Trump is not much of a note-taker, and he does not like his staff to take notes. He has a habit of tearing up documents at the close of meetings. Records analysts, armed with Scotch tape, have tried to put the pieces back together. No real record exists for 5 meetings Trump had with Vladimir Putin during the first 2 years of his presidency. Members of his staff have routinely used apps that automatically erase text messages, and Trump often deletes his own tweets, notwithstanding a warning from the National Archives and Records Administration that doing so contravenes the Presidential Records Act. Trump cannot abide documentation for fear of disclosure, and cannot abide disclosure for fear of disparagement. For decades, in private life, he required people who worked with him, and with the Trump Organization, to sign non-disclosure agreements, pledging never to say a bad word about him, his family, or his businesses. He also extracted non-disclosure agreements from women with whom he had or is alleged to have had sex, including both of his ex-wives. In 2015 and 2016, he required these contracts from people involved in his campaign, including a distributor of his Make America Great Again hats. Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign required NDAs from some employees, too. In 2020, Joe Biden called on Michael Bloomberg to release his former employees from such agreements. In 2017, Trump, unable to distinguish between private life and public service, carried his practice of requiring non-disclosure agreements into the presidency, demanding that senior White House staff sign NDAs. According to the Washington Post, at least one of them, in draft form, included this language: "I understand that the United States government or, upon completion of the terms of Mr. Donald J. Trump, an authorized representative of Mr. Trump, may seek any remedy available to enforce this agreement including, but not limited to, application for a court order prohibiting disclosure of information in breach of this agreement." Aides warned him that, for White House employees, such agreements are likely not legally enforceable. The White House counsel, Don McGahn, refused to distribute them. Eventually, he relented, and the Chief of Staff, Reince Priebus, pressured him,